Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Sapphire. In the last episode, we explored Route 1, 2, 3, and we also did the Safari Zone, or at least our first attempt at going through the Safari Zone. And then we ended up here on the outside of Mount Pyre, ready to go in and confront Team Aqua and what on earth it is they seem to be trying. So we are going to enter, but first of all, before we do that, I just want to do a quick recap of our team, because some things have changed, and some things will certainly change over the case. We have our Hariyama here with Strength, Vital Throw, Bulk Up, Rock Smash. We have our Pelipper with Ice Beam, Surf, now Shockwave and Fly. Shockwave being the strongest electric type move that our Pelipper can learn, and I figured that would be really useful against some any of the water types that we might want to just wall by using Pelipper, and we can Shockwave them and it will really hurt. We've got our Lairon here with Rock Tomb, Iron Defense, Iron Tail, and Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace coming in here for super effective. It's just I wanted something that would hit all the time, which is really useful. And also poison types, if they're paired with something like grass or bug, anything like that, Aerial Ace comes in, destroys them. Obviously we wall those types anyway. Also gives us a slight counter to any slow fighting types we might meet, but obviously we don't really want to be dealing with fighting types. We have our Grovar with Pursuit, Giga Drain, Leaf Blade, and Quick Attack. So I did decide to give us double stab here. The reason for that is Grovile and Sceptile's moveset is pretty appalling, frankly. But Giga Drain allows us to take back the health from any, like, if we saw a Marsh Stomp, or we probably won't do that because it's like starter. But Whiskash, any water ground types, we can just get all of that HP back really nicely. We've got our Linoon here with Cut, Dig, Thunderbolt, and Headbutt. Thunderbolt will most likely be changed into Thunder eventually, but essentially I wanted another move that super effectively hit water types, especially thinking about what's coming up in terms of the gyms. Certainly the final gym is obviously a water type gym, we've got to worry about that. I wanted an just another electric type move, especially for like water ice types as well, where Grovile actually kind of struggles. So that's our Linoon, and then finally our Sableye here with Astonish, Faint Attack, Fake Out, and Nightshade. Nothing changed there. So we are now going to enter the big spooky Mount Pyre, and we're going to see where this leads as our repel wears off, and we have some people here. So did you come to pay your respect to the spirits of departed Pokemon? You must care for your Pokemon. And we have our first encounter, and it's another Shuppet. So it looks like there are groups of Shuppet in this area, and we have the one Pokemon on the team which actually literally cannot hit a Shuppet. So we'll go back out into our Sableye, and we will Faint Attack here, and that takes out the Shuppet in one hit, which is really nice. We'll certainly want to explore here, and I'll shift Sableye to the front in that case. This is the final resting place of my Zigzagoon. I cherished it. Of course it's a Zigzagoon. It's like a very early trainer, obviously, you would think. Then again, saying that, and I've still got my my Linoon here. So this is heading upstairs. Where else can we go? We've got this, which leads to outside. Okay, so we can head outside the mountain and back inside. This is interesting. Can we head? Oh, we've got another person up there to talk to, as we see yet another Shuppet. It's nice to see Sableye putting in some real work here against all these ghosts and against all these ghosty types. So anyway, all sorts of being wander the slopes of Mount Pyre. There is no telling what may happen. Take this; it's for your own good. Our bag is full. I'm pretty sure we got a calcium. So special attack. We definitely want this. We'll give it to Grovile. Because Grovile is our big special attacker, although Pelipper is also needing it. And we get a Cleanse tag, which I think powers up Ghost type moves. Oh, it just wards off wild Pokemon, so that's not that useful for us as, you know, as trainers. We don't particularly mind seeing Pokemon, as we have a battle here. Are you searching for Pokemon? You came along after me, you're rude. We got Pokemaniac Mark here. Mark, what you doing? Facing off against this Lairon. So obviously we want to go out to our Hariyama here. We could obviously go out to our Linoon as well. Gonna roar us out, nice, and bring us out the Sableye. We're gonna go into our Hariyama again. I don't expect him to double roar. Be a bit. There you go. Lands the Iron Tail. That's going to do a decent amount, but we do have really nice defenses. And I think we'll just Rock Smash here. We are slower anyways. That's really good information. Rock Smash comes in and is obviously quadruply effective. We even get the defense form. And we land a second Rock Smash, so it looks like a speed type maybe. And we defeat that Lairon. Awesome. I'm so sorry, forgive me, he says, Pokemaniac Mark. People don't come here often, so I thought they'd be rare Pokemon. There's memories of my darling Skitty, my eyes overflow thinking. And then we've got one Ultra Ball, so always good to find Ultra Balls. What else? Des, I came here on a dare with my boyfriend. It's really scary, but I'm with my boyfriend, it's okay. I know, I'll get my boyfriend to look cool by beating me. So we've got young couple, Des and Luke. Des, what sort of name is Des? With their Delcatty and Manectric. Interesting pair. We will fake out the Manectric, so say it can't destroy my Pelipper. And we will swap out for Hariyama. Yeah, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. So we're going to land the fake out. Obviously it's going to flinch the Manectric if the Delcatty is going to use a Sing, and thankfully it misses. We're now going to Nightshade the Manectric, so obviously we can't do that. And we're going to Vital Throw the the Delcatty. It's obviously not great that we Nightshade's going to come in and do a good amount. That's annoying. Okay, well that Manectric is doing a good amount of damage, worryingly. We're going to Nightshade it again, I think it's the only thing we can do, and we're just going to have to hope that we can wake up. Delcatty uses Attract, and Hariyama falls in love. Great, great, great. Manectric uses Roar, roars out my Hariyama, that's fine by me. Lairon comes in. Okay, so we are going to Feint Attack the Manectric, and we're going to Iron Tail the Delcatty. Gets in a quick attack, but that's going to do literally nothing to my Lairon. Feint Attack's going to take out the Manectric, and then we're going to see what Delcatty's defenses are like. Assuming it doesn't back, it's up a Sing, and we fall asleep. Great. Obviously, he can't actually put us. I don't think she can put us to sleep because we're normal. So we're just gonna. Are you going to attract me again? You can't attract me because essentially Nintendo doesn't believe in gay Pokemon love. And again, we're asleep. Lairon wakes up, and we land. We missed the Iron Tail, of course we did. But it's fine. Lairon's going to get the experience here as Feint Attack takes out the Delcatty, and we win the battle. Sableye doing all the work, quite literally. And she is now scared. We're lovey-dovey, so we don't care if we lose. Well, we lost, but that's okay. I'm right here by your side. We'll make it through this dare. There are holes in the ground here and there. I didn't notice and took a tumble from the floor above. Okay, so this does just take us down a floor. It does take us just down one floor. Interesting. I was just wondering whether there does actually be like a... Did I speak to you? People don't come here often. Yeah, we do. We can continue to climb upwards here. I just want to see what's at the top. Maybe there's anything interesting. What about you? This is no place for children, least of all you, says Psychic Kayla. Great, she's got a Kadabra. Lol lol lol. Your Kadabra's going to really struggle against my Sableye. As we land the Feint Attack, And that nearly takes it out. Well, now just Astonish, because Astonish is still going to do a decent amount of damage. I mean, it's like base 20, but, like, yeah. I don't know what base Astonish is actually, but, like, it's not particularly strong, but it's physical. It's going to take out a Kadabra, most likely. So, this means my training is still not enough. I've got to keep working towards the summit. Go me! As we see a Super Repel, and obviously the bag is full. And another Psychic. The rich atmosphere of the mountain has elevated my psychic power. A mere child like you dream of winning. Psychic William sends out his Ralts. Last Ralts we saw was again, what was it? So, Faint Attack comes in, it's going to take out the Ralts really nicely. And also got a Curlier, also just the evolved form. And again, takes it out really easily. I drown in self-pity. My psychic powers have surely grown several times, but I'm going to fall down here. I just want to see if this is where we think, if this is just going to take us down to the 4 below. I have a feeling that there will be at some point some sort of wacky way that they work, the falling down the holes, and that there might well be like a basement. Another Shuppet. Looks like it's just Shuppet here, which isn't that bad a thing at all. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I could literally, I'm going to toss this Moonstone, and I'm going to toss this Thunderstone. We don't need them. And they don't sell for much either, which is the important thing. And so we're going to pick up the Super Repel. Super Repels are useful because, like, we will obviously need to be travelling to various places. As we reach the top of... Nah, not quite. What do you have to say? Teacher, please watch over my progress. Asks... Who asks? It is Black Belt Atsushi, who has a Makihita. So obviously we wall it, because it probably can't hit me. But obviously... Actually, no, yeah, we just wall it because Ghost type. Always forget that Ghost works on fighting. Goes for the Whirlwind to bring up my Hariyama, which is unfortunately still asleep. But we just woke up because Hariyama's a boss. Knows when its time is right. Next up is the Machoke, so we're going to take in Pelipper. Might as well. And we can fly here. Boom. And we can fly again. And we miss. Flies like 95% accuracy, and yeah, I swear it misses way too many times. 35. And then its final Pokemon is a Hariyama, so this is actually a decent chance to see how Hariyama does. Brings up the Lairon, which is kind of annoying, but we can Aerial Ace, and it comes off a decently powerful base attack. So Lairon takes out the Hariyama with an impressive Aerial Ace. Certainly probably wasn't expecting that, as he asks his teacher to forgive him. Until I improve, my teacher who rests here will never find true peace. We're going to fall through here again, because I want to see. And, yeah, nothing. But you're learning things every day. It's always the important thing to think about. As we will, we have no more fake outs. And if you just keep us nightshading, that's going to be a bad thing. What we can do is we can use any ethers. A couple of max ethers. And a few elixirs. I'll also quickly just give them a lemonade. Okay, so what's next? What is next as we climb up through Mount Pyre? We have you. I love all things horrifying. It's like a disease. When I'm here, I shiver with fear. We have Hexmaniac Tasha would like to battle. She's got herself a Shuppet, which we're going to be able to hopefully take out with a Faint Attack. Yep. And then she's also got a Bayonet, maybe? A Kadabra. Okay, that's just as bad. And there we go. We I think we critted that, but anyway, she dislikes losing, apparently. I want to see dreadful things. I can't leave. Stay. Won't you stay with me? So it's interesting, because we can't actually access the stuff below yet. I don't know how we access that. And there's obviously places to fall down from, so maybe it's like you gotta reach the top and then you fall back down through all the layers. Anyway, you. When I'm here, a curious power flows into me. Another Hex Maniac, this time Valerie. And she's got herself a Sableye. Now, here's the interesting thing, because obviously Sableye, a Pokemon... Ah, of course. I tried to use a normal type move. As you're going to detect my Nightshade. No, see my Nightshade. And you're going to protect again. This is just really annoying. Essentially, all you're doing is just stalling out my PP, which is lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes. There we go. We take out the Sableye eventually. The power is ebbing away. Perhaps the power is from the spirits of Pokemon in fitful sleep here. But anyway, so we're down here. We find one TM30, which is interesting. What is TM30? TM30 is... Survey says... Shadow Ball. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so now, I'm going to do something a bit weird here. Shadow Ball can be taught to 2 of my Pokemon, and normally obviously you'd give it to Sableye. But Sableye learns Shadow Ball through level up, and so I'm actually going to give this Shadow Ball to Linoon. And normally I would get rid of Cut here, but obviously we might need Cut. Because of HMs and stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave it for the moment. We'll just leave it for the moment. I've got to make sure we've got to remember to do that. But I'm pretty sure Sableye learns Shadow Ball through level up. And so, there's no issue there. What do you have to... Is this a special one for some reason? No. Any other Pokemon up here? Well, Duskull! I thought that you couldn't get Duskull in this one, but evidently you can. Let's Nightshade it. There we go. We get Astonished, but that's no issue for us. We can now go into our bag, and we can Ultra Ball. And hopefully catch a Duskull, which would be quite cool. 2, 3... Boom, yes, sweet. So that is a Duskull caught, which is pretty awesome. Duskull's at data was added to the boat as the Requiem Pokemon. Duskull wanders lost amongst the deep darkness of midnight. There is an oft-told admonishment given to misbehaving children that this Pokemon will spirit away bad children who earn scoldings from their mothers. The ghost Pokemon are so cool, like Duskull and Shuppet and their evolved forms, Dusclops and Bayonet, they're all really cool, I always think. But nice, we get a Duskull. Yeah, I didn't think we could actually get that, because I thought it was going to be, you know, the sort of, as it is previously, which is sort of, you can only get 1 per in each game. Anyway, a hold item that slightly lowers the foe's accuracy. That's not that useful, really. We'll fall down this side, because we want to get this item, which is a sea incense. So it looks like we're getting lots of incenses. If I say use this elixir, you better be worth it, sea incense. As we fall down yet another gap, and then we got another one, and another Shuppet. It's much like the Olivine Lighthouse, in that, you know, you've got this sort of shortcut of falling through all the floors and going down the stairs. But there we go, there we go. So now we're going to explore the outside of Mount Pyre, and let's see what Pokemon we can catch around here. We're going to swap Linoon into the front. So are we going to see similar Pokemon or different? going to see more Shuppet. I'm pretty sure we said that Dig does hit. We'll Thunderbolt though. I just want to see how much Thunderbolt is going to do. That's no issue, obviously. We outspeed, so Thunderbolt is going to come in and take out the Shuppet. What else do we have around here? More Shuppet. We find a TM48. Okay. What's TM48? Skill swap. Switches abilities with the foe this turn is used. Interesting. Music's rather funky. Okay, so now we want to keep climbing up here, and the mist is closing in. Max potion. What's over here? An Ultra Ball! An Ultra Ball hidden in one of the graves. And a Max Ether hidden in one of the graves. So that's 3 Max Ethers we now have. Let's see what Pokemon we can find. More Shuppet. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing but Shuppet here. Just gonna dig, see how much that does. Okay, so we're gonna go to the bag and just get rid of something. Quick Claw, Stardust, Burn Shield. There we go. That's something useless. Relatively useless, you know. And so we grab a Max Potion. And then, as we continue to climb upwards, we reach Mount Pyre, the top of Mount Pyre. And we have our first sign of some Team Aqua nonsense. So, Team Aqua usually have Dark types, so Hariyama could be important here. I just want to do some quick healing up. You know it's serious when I'm actually healing up my Pokemon. I usually just leave them. Anyway, so you, Team Aqua Grunt. I'll show you exactly how scary Team Aqua can be. So yeah, Team Aqua Grunt would like to battle his 3 Pokemon, starting off with his level 30 Zubat. So we're just going to Thunderbolt. Kind of why we have Thunderbolt. Down goes the Zubat, nice and simple. Next is another Zubat. Great. Just to show, you know, that great variety. As in, like, you know, if one fails, the next one's obviously going to work. Okay, there we go. And next one is another Zubat. Oh, you do just wonder. I do like how they evenly train their Pokemon, you know, which is nice. We've got to make sure they're all level 30. They all probably have exactly the same moveset. They all die in exactly the same way. It's how it works. Blinding grows to level 34. So you think you can stand up alone to Team Aqua's might? Yeah, so you're strong, but there are a lot of us. So you're saying your strength is in numbers? That's actually a legitimately, you know, decent thing to say. Like, you know, that does actually apply. It looks like that there's just going to be more Shuppet here, so I'm probably not going to, like, search too much. We can't go any further. Any items? Another Team Aqua Grunt. What's up with you? What does a single kid expect to do? So, we've got Buchiana. So this time we're just gonna headbutt you. Headbutt for that classic normal stab boost. And he's also got a Carvanha, so we're going to take... Ooh, we don't have to take rough skin damage because I can Thunderbolt him. Down goes that health. They seem really, really frail, a lot of these Pokemon. I mean, like, Zubat isn't exactly, you know, like a physical wall. What'd you say? You don't know anything. Quit messing around with us. As we get yet another. Hey, I remember you from Mount Chimney. It's payback time. So, we have Team Aqua Grunt, another one, and he's also got Carvanha. And Linoon is just like laughing at this, kind of. Boom. And another Carvanha. And we don't need to change because it's exactly the same situation. You know. And we don't actually have any PP whatsoever. Gonna cut. And we miss. Gonna crunch. That's actually a powerful move, and yet cut takes it out in one hit. Base 50 power. Stab move. Wow. So he's frustrated they got beaten by a kid. It doesn't matter, we bought ourselves some time. The boss should have snatched what he was after. Of course, the boss should have snatched. Whether he has is completely different. As there's just more grass, more shuppet. Shuppet. And you're just going to keep trying to use moves that don't have any effect on me. And it looks like, okay, that looks like the top of this area. So we're just going to switch. And just in case we're facing off against Maxie. It's Maxie, or Archie. Archie, that's it.
Not you again. You've impeded our plans repeatedly, but this time, you're too late. Red orb that rested atop Mount Pyre. I, Archie, claim it as mine. Finally, I can stop smoking and realize my grand design. Come on, crew, it's Slatebot next.
It's always helpful when they tell you where they're next going to go. Oh no, this can't happen. How could they take the red orb? The blue orb and the red orb must never be separated. They belong together. Fine, you take the remaining blue orb. Please take it after that foul man and get the other orb back. And we get the blue orb. Interesting. The blue orb you have been entrusted with and the stolen red orb, they must never be apart. Something terrible will happen. Mount Pyre is where we calm the spirits of Pokemon that have passed on. This is a high place where one can see all of Hoenn. The disembodied spirits of Pokemon must find solace here. Is it coincidence that you are here? Will you hear of my tale? A tale long told in the Hoenn region? It happened long, long ago. The world was racked by a ferocious clash between the Pokemon of the sea and the Pokemon of the land. The Pokemon of the sea raised huge waves and carved out oceans. The Pokemon of the land raised mountains and created continents. Their fierce duel raged without end. The world was engulfed in massive infernos and vicious storms. The blue orb and the red orb brought an end to the calamity. Light poured from the two orbs and becalmed the enraged adversaries. The pair, made docile, dove deep into the sea, where they disappeared. Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed. So is that everything we want to do around here? At the outskirts of Mount Pyre done? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we can actually keep going down? No, we did come down this far. Wild Wingull, okay, so we can get different Pokemon up here. Not just Chuppet. So is there anything else? Wild Vulpix, nice! Haven't caught one of these. Goes for the Confuse Ring, of course you do. Come on. Yes, 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 there we go. Ultra Ball, there we go. And hopefully we will catch this Vulpix. There we go. Beautiful. Vulpix was caught. Vulpix's data was added to the Pokedex. So, what do we have? The Fox Pokemon. Inside Vulpix's body burns a flame that never goes out. During the daytime, when the temperatures rise, this Pokemon releases flames from its mouth to prevent its body from growing too hot. So we catch ourselves a Vulpix. Nice. Is there anything else? We'll do like maybe a Wild Meditite. Sweet. Could be an issue. Are you going to detect? Mind Reader. I forgot that Rock Smash would not be very effective here. We'll Rock Smash again. Goes for the Calm Mind. Ooh. Are you actually, what's he setting up? We'll Rock Smash once more, and then we'll try and catch this little Meditite. Didn't Brawly have Meditites? It's been a while since we've seen them. Anyway, our bag and our Ultra Ball. Let's hope that this lands. And there we go, we catch ourselves a Meditite. Sweet. Cool. So Meditite's data was added to the Pokedex. The Meditate Pokemon. Meditite heightens its inner energy through meditation. It survives on just one berry a day. Minimal eating is another aspect of this Pokemon's training. Sweet. So that is the Meditite. And I'm pretty sure we'll do like maybe 3 more just to see if there's anything else around here. Shuppet. Wingull. Shuppet. So maybe the fact that it's changed means that the other stuff has changed? I'm just thinking, just because like, you know, obviously previously we could only get Shuppet around here, so maybe... Ooh, Wild Chimecho! Nice! Chimecho! We're gonna save. I have a feeling this might have an ability to escape. Don't know why. Just take down from a Chimecho. So strength comes in, does a decent amount. We can Rock Smash as well, just to ensure Confusion is stab and is super effective. Issues for us. And we hurt ourselves with Confusion. Okay, we're gonna try and catch this thing. For the third Pokemon, in very quick succession, can we catch ourselves a Chimecho? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, fine. Goes for the yawn. And we are going to save, just to ensure that we can catch this guy. Okay, so that went well. That didn't save, did it? Or did it save? Oh, yeah, it didn't save. It didn't save, because obviously, as you can see, we're back at Chimecho being at very low health. Got a Vital Throw here, just because I have the feeling that it won't take it out. There we go, nice. Okay, and now we can go to Bag, and we can go to Ultra Ball, and I can pause, save, and let go. Okay. Wow, this is going to be an issue, it looks like. Or not! Second second Ultra Ball, we catch ourselves a Chimecho. Chimecho, the wind chime Pokemon. In high winds, Chimecho cries as it hangs from a tree branch or the eaves of a building, using its suction cup on its head. This Pokemon plucks berries with its long tail and eats them. There we go, another Pokemon. That's quite cool. Anything else up here? We'll do like maybe 3 more encounters up here and 2 down the bottom. We see Wild Duskull again. If I do want to be doing this, I probably want Sableye in the front. 1. Come on, I'm just going to zip through this. Wild Shuppet. Looks like source of all the... Ooh, what do you want to learn? Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray is just like... Hoping to, you know, succeed with Confuse Ray is not how I want to play Pokemon, I'm going to be honest. So there's that. We're going to head down the mountain. Handy these steps were here. Another Meditite. Should have Ghost there. Astonish is super effective against that, isn't it? And doesn't destroy them. There we go. Sweet. And we head all the way down, and we can now leave. Sweet. Okay, well, that is that for Mount Pyre, and as you heard from Archie there, they are heading to Slateport. So we're definitely going to fly there. And I think we're going to see what the next little bit of story is before we're going to call this episode to quits. So let's see if we think. When I was a child, I visited the museum often. Has anything changed here? The sea is just so vast. Could the sea have been made by the tears shed by Pokemon? When, like, you know, Team Aqua are around, you're sort of like, I don't really care. Nickname, Rater's House, Contest Hall, Fan Club, Pokemon Center. Ooh, here we go. Okay, this is something going on. Let's have a look. Gabby, I see you've had a most invaluable experience. So what are they saying? I was hoping that it was a famous star so I could get an autograph. But who's that being interviewed? Isn't that Captain Stern? Captain Stern says they discovered something at the bottom of the sea. I wonder what it is. What's going on here? Did the good captain come back with a big fish from the open ocean floor? The lady interviewer is so cool and pretty. I'm going to be an international journalist. Hey, are you watching Am I on TV? And TV interview, here, the captain is a celebrity. Yes, indeed. We intend to move ahead with our exploration. That's wonderful, Captain Stern. Thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to talk to us. We hope that we can interview you again with news of more discoveries. And so they leave. That was my first time to be filmed for TV. That was nerve-wracking. Oh, Mark, you're looking great. We made a huge discovery on our last seafloor exploration. We found an underwater cavern on Route 128. We think it's the habitat of a Pokemon that's said to have long been extinct. Captain Stern, I presume. We of Team Aqua will assume control of your submarine. Your objections are meaningless. We expect your total cooperation. Just watch and learn what Team Aqua has planned. What the hell? What was that all about? Sounded like someone using a megaphone. Where did it come from? It's from the harbour. The submarine. They're trying to take it. Come with me. It's just inside. Literally. Really. Those thugs. They're the same lot who tried to rob the Devon goods at the museum.
Wah! I commiserate with you. All that effort you spent following me here all the way from Mount Pyre. But now, no one can stop us. No one. Will you follow us back to our hideout in Lily Cove City?
Why? That's like James Bond villain terrible. Why would Team Aqua steal my Submarine Explorer 1? They can't be us with the Sunbury Pokemon at the bottom of the sea. But even if I was to chase them, I don't stand a chance against them. I'm sorry. Archie there going for the classic James Bond villain approach of let's tell them exactly what we're doing. Let's tell them exactly what we're doing. I bet you can't follow us to our secret base. Yeah, very secret if you're going to tell us where it is. So obviously we are going to fly back to Lily Cove City here, and we are going to call that an end for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you join me in the next one, where we're going to be tackling Team Aqua, and we're probably going to be tackling their secret base, and we're going to see just how secret a secret base can be. So I'm guessing that the Whalmer that were blocking our path surfing are now out of the way. Just nearly there. Just gonna see. Yeah, we've got to get up there. So just gonna zip round here, through Lily Cove, back through all this. We pop down these steps, and I've gone the wrong way. Always fun when you go the wrong way. Yeah, I just want to see if these Whalmer are now gone. I would assume that's what's happened. As we can paddle around here, and there, Whalmer, leap out of the water now. Okay, no, so the Whalmer are still there. So we might have to find this secret passage, this secret cavern. Well, that will be it for this episode. I hope you will join me on the next one, where we will be finding the secret cavern and working out what it is exactly Team Aqua have in store for us. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you'll join me on the next.